You know what that smell is? Yuck. Yuck. Huh. That's icky.
I'm trying to find a saddle big enough for you.
One more step. There you go. Not too much. Not two more. Just one more.
Your school? I love your school.
This is school. This is playtime. Don't be biting nothing. Don't be biting nothing. You are not a loose horse. No, you feel loose, but you're not. You're not a loose horse. You are captured. Do, 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 do.
Look at you, you little girl. You're just as messy as can be.
Yeah, I thought you might want to come. Yes, I thought you might want to come.
You know, we can probably do.
Rover's shouting like crazy too. He is? Yeah. But they have to go to curry so it doesn't go all over my house.
I know, I feel so good.
Brent, do you still live? Is it Rafi? What was your dog?
Raphael, yes, border collie.
How is he?
He's good.
Oh, he's such a cool dog.
Yeah.
Did he come with you everywhere?
Well, yeah, around town. Yeah, he's always volunteering.
So happy.
He got an itchy onion.
The only time I've ever seen him cranky is around food. And maybe just 'cause he's the low man on the totem pole.
Yeah. And he may be more personality driven to be food motivated, but that's probably not his first motivation. Eye broker, you need some love too. Okay. All right.
Like when you open the gate to, it's got a little gate to where the bucket is to dump the grain in.
Yeah.
And he just pins his ears back.
Yeah, I just keep pushing him back. I take a carrot stick with you and just keep pushing him back. When he pins his ears and we push his ears forward, head to the bucket again
Okay.
until he goes, this pinning my ears stuff doesn't get me fed any faster. In fact, it takes a lot longer.
So what do you do?
Just push him back. If I'm coming to him in a bucket and he's pinning his ears like going in and out, interrupt that pattern and go, oh, that's not the attitude. We can't have that attitude around here. And push him away as far as it needs to be until he finally looks at you and asks a question with ears forward and, comes up politely, and, you have that stick that you can reinforce, get away from me if you're going to act like that. If you're going to act like a partner, you come up, and now he's probably going to come as soon as you step back, he's going to, but you get that first part and then start going, standing there when he starts getting aggressive with his feet, threaten to send him away until he finally just goes, okay, and settles down.
Okay. He's a nice guy that you are.
Oh, you got so many spots. You got so many spots. Ah, yeah, here's the spots, huh? Somebody bite you right there? Okay.
She's all excited. She actually is riding a half sister to Kareem Djibouti, a mare that has the same dad.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't belong to her. She lost her horse in the country last year. Really cool paint. And she had had nothing as a baby, so she's been coming over and riding these guys. And then her friend has this mare that's I think they're a 4 or 5-year-old now. And I think someday she rides her and she's like, I wouldn't have that horse given to me. And then other days she rides her and she's an angel. So I think she's just trying to figure out the best way. And I don't know the mare. I've seen her once or twice, but
Can't blame the horse no matter what.
no, I think it's just a lack of, the mare just doesn't have any education.
Yeah. Boy, look at you. Yeah, big boy. Big boy saddle pad. Oh, man. It's not for chewing on. It's not for playing with. No. It's for keeping your back warm. Don't keep your back warm, but yeah. Don't step on your rope. Yeah, watch out. The pig, the one with the longer hair on his back.
Oh, that's Nemo.
Nemo, he's in love with them.
Were you giving him a massage?
I gave him a scratch or two, and he was like, "Oh yeah."
He'll be your best friend forever.
Kept following me around, following me around.
And
I was like,
he's so cute. She even brought the other one's hair is, her skin is so dry. She brought him coconut oil on. So I put on, throwaway gloves and rub it all in his coat. And he just loves that.
Look. Uh-oh, where'd you go now? That is not the right answer. That is not the right answer. You haven't done this too many times, have you? That's okay. We'll just keep practicing until you do it right. There's no problem for me. No problem to me. I have zero issues with practicing. No. The better we get the simple stuff, the better everything else is going to be. Yeah. Stand here like a partner. Don't steal the cinch. Yeah. Don't be taking off. Uh-oh. I lost it. That's okay. Probably better off in here.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Is that he's food driven.
Yeah. Why is this so short? I hope that works. We'll see if it does. Uh-oh. I need another inch or two on cinch.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's growing boy, apparently. You're stepping on your rope. Yeah, it's not too much bigger. What about this one? Is he okay with this one? You okay with this one?
Yeah, think of him as being so little.
It's not a play toy. I know I'd like you to play with it, but it's not a play toy. That's not what it's made for. I'm not a big play toy either. I'm not a chew toy. I'm a play toy. See, I'm not for chewing on. Oh, get your ears to be a good boy. Good boys like that. Like belly scratches, leg scratches. Oh. All these scratches. Ooh, that's gonna fit you. That's gonna fit you. Yes, it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not a chew toy. Oh no. Hey, give me this. Ah, thank you. Okay, stand here and be good. I don't stay here and be a good boy just for a second. I got to go grab my water. Oh, that's not good. Don't leave.
Brett, there are snacks in that cabinet if you're.
No, I just had a drink. Needed a
Yeah,
drink.
she went to Costco for a change.
Okay, let's go see what you remember.
Your turn, buddy.
See what you remember. What is that face? He's looking around like, what in the world? Somebody bite you there? Somebody bit you on your neck? How'd you let him get so close to your neck? Huh? You should get a cookie, but I can't give you one when you're asking for it. That would be sacrilege. Sacrilege. That's what that would be. He said, I forgot how to do this stuff. Oh my goodness. Look what you did. I saw him there. I saw him there. There we go. Now we're using our thinker. Oh, you forgot how to do all this? He said, well, we never done it with the saddle before. Watch your step. Watch your steps. Ah. That's pretty. That's pretty good looking. Come on, let's go. Hold your horses. Whoa, what was that? That was reactive. That was reactive. Just, nobody was talking about you. Kariba, kariba. There you go. You're so smart. Where are you going? Your attention span's pretty short. I've seen shorter. There's your other buddies. You get to go hang out with the gray chicks, huh? Yeah, they're gonna take care of you.
Saddle might have slid back a little bit.
That's all right. Yeah, that's about where I like it, really. I think maybe. Oh my goodness!
Big belly to hold it.
Yeah, that's what we need. Big old belly, huh? I'm over here. Over here. I act like I don't remember stuff. What happened? What happened? You forget how to do all this? You forget how to do all this? Apparently. Apparently. Hey, I'm over here. I'm over here, see me. Where are you going? There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, what a champion. What a champion. Chew on the chew toy. This does not feel tight at all. Guess who?
So that's my bad habit, to try and get him to stand. I gave him a treat when we get on.
That's okay. I was going to give him one, but he's still, I'm still adjusting. That's not a bad habit. That's good, especially until they start demanding that cookie, and then you just withhold it for a stride or two.
I want him without it, but I think he, you know, I'd have to give one to George, because what I do is I
Yeah.
have Penny come outside of me on George, and then I make like a little chute between Onion and the mounting block, so he couldn't
Hey.
swing his hip
Hey,
around.
don't
And he
forget
just
the
stood
rules.
there and just let me get on.
Don't forget the rules. There you go. You want that cookie or not? Oh, you got it. Just barely. You just barely got it. Ah. That feels better. Over here. Over here. Over here, please, sir. Please, sir, over here. Ah, what a
He
champion.
can do anything to help you.
Yeah, I think we're good. He's so far, I mean, we come to a point where he's like, ah.
No, he just, you know, I think, like Carol, you'll meet Carol. I don't know, have you met Carol?
I don't know.
Anyway, you'll meet Carol. You know, I think a lot of people, they don't understand, like the horse has no idea what you tugging on one side of the bit is.
Yep.
Onion! This is a little bit greasy going down this side.
Okay. Just tightening the saddle.
Hi, Onion.
Careful, she will not. You letting him out?
No, that's okay. Well, I'll let him out later. I was just trying to see if she would let me do both hands, and then, see, the problem is Coco chases this one, so I didn't wanna.
Onion. With the big kids again. With the girls.
Oh, this thing. Yeah, these stirrups are way too small.
Do what?
The stirrups are, I can only put my toes in. That's okay though. No, next time. No, no, no.
No, it's the stirrups. They're too small for a boot.
Oh.
They're not that too small, but they're. I've rode with tighter. No, it's long, plenty long enough.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
You're a big boy. I like to hear that sound. Watch out, she's not gonna like that. Hey, she don't like nobody's nose in their booty. You get to go first. You get to go first.
Gaia, don't be.
Oh,
No.
that stuff.
Naughty. She's. That's the part I don't know with her. If she's honestly scared or she's just being nudgy.
Well, that was probably more what you would say, nudgy. Just, but in her mind, she made an assumption that you were going to do something else, and she was trying to argue with you. Just bring on that pressure slower and kind of set her up to understand what you want to do instead of just be so direct about it. That might help her. Look at the leading pony. He's the leading best pony we got.
Little, I felt like I had a little more, like he's got some substance.
Ain't no bears over there. That's not a bear, that's a rock. You've been in that pasture 100 times.
It's different today though.
It's a
Because all the
rock.
bush, we cut all the
Ah.
bush underneath the tree, and he's right, like
Yeah.
they couldn't see the rock.
Yeah, it looks different now, doesn't it? The littlest things like it.
And don't be worried.
Yeah, look at the girls. They don't seem to worry. Hey, I know it looks different, but it's not.
Walk, walk. Good girl. Walk.
There you
Good girl. No, you're not going to kick her, Reba.
go. Everything else is the same. See, one thing would be different, and that's kind of what you want to set every day up as. 80% it's all the same, and just a little 20% difference here or there.
Okay.
And they go, oh, they have 80% comfort and just a little bit of discomfort outside their comfort zone, that new obstacle, and just until they get used to it, play around it till they go, oh, now it's part of my 80%. Tomorrow there'll be a new 20. Hey, whoa, I didn't say anything about taking off, did I? I didn't. No, we just can't.
So Penny started doing that with George because he likes his safety. He likes a horse in front of him and
Yep.
a horse in back of him when we're out hacking. And so Penny's been going, sometimes she goes first, sometimes she goes last, and then we'll let him go back into his little comfort zone.
Yeah,
And he doesn't, would you say he does anything, it's not dangerous, but he
He
just,
just stops
yeah,
when he's like done being brave.
yeah.
Stop.
Well, every time he does that, then just get his attention back, ask him to do a simple maneuver, and let him go again. And eventually he's going to go, I just need to take over your leadership, because it's obviously not something that's dangerous to him that he's stopping for, but it's novel, and he feels like he needs to check it out, just like here, seeing things. Each time he's looking, I'm just asking him for, can I get your nose to come here? Give him a rub. His attention's off that. Now he's not getting amped up thinking, oh, that could be, in his imagination, that could be X, Y, or Z, that could be dangerous. But each time he looks at it, it's going to look less threatening because it hasn't moved. He has a good picture of it in his head, what it's supposed to look like. And because it hasn't moved, it's not a predator. Hey, over here. Hey, thank you. I was just testing our
You're steering?
steering, and he said, we don't got a lot of it.
No, it's marginal. I was kind of using almost like my whole, from my hip down to my ankle.
Yep.
My whole leg to kind of just push him over.
Yep.
Or hold
That's
him
what I was
over.
trying to do, just keeping the nose pointed in the general direction and then pushing his rib the other way so that he feels that, gets in that turn without having to force his head. Did you see that rock? I said.
You want to touch it?
Yes. That was just like that other rock.
You want to touch it? Don't put your face in the poison ivy. Good girl, walk. 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 Good girl. Walk. 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 Good girl. Walk. Walk.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just like this, how he's getting a little slower and looking. I may even, like on George, I would slow him down even more
Oh,
and
okay.
and help him go, oh, I see that you're afraid. Here, I'm holding your hand. You're going to be okay. And just encourage him to think about me for a second and then think about that again. Oh, like, yeah, get off. No, no,
Want us to
wrong
go
answer.
first?
Nope,
Just
nope.
let
I want it. She was trying to bite him. Ah, there we go. And that time when he walked off, it was smooth and fluid, so I know he's not vibrating out of control inside. He's really relaxed because he can swing his belly like that, and ears, everything's nice and soft and loose. And every time he gets tired or worries about something, I'm going to try to get in his consciousness and go, oh, think about me, not that. And then let him think about whatever he thought scared him again. Hey, enough's enough. There you go.
But I love that he's relaxed enough that he wants to eat.
Yep. No, that's a big key. Pat always says, don't be upset about your horse eating grass. The more they're eating grass, the less they're harassing your ass. So. Oh yeah, Adventure Pony. Adventure Pony. What's all that new stuff?
Yeah, you might be at a tent at a horse show, buddy.
I didn't know we were going to a horse show.
Came over to the one in Ocala a couple times just to hand walk him around.
Yeah,
But I've only shown him once just because his legs were so crooked.
yeah.
But I even asked our trainer, I said, do you think the judges will look at me like a buffoon if I take him to the horse show? Just like, I don't care about the ribbons, I just want to get him
Yeah,
for practice. And they're like, you know what, you're paying your money just like everybody else.
yeah.
But it's just that horse showing world is so political, you just don't want them to think, oh my gosh, this girl doesn't know any better.
Hey,
She's bringing a horse with crooked
Yeah.
legs to the ring, you know?
over here. You're not paying attention. Thank you. Good boy. Whoa, don't go too far. That's an obstacle you can't run over.
You have been true here.
Hey, over here. Hey, over here. Hey, there you go. Each time I can take his focus off of whatever's scaring him, just for a split second, and then bring it back on, something happens in their brain that they,
Yeah, what we did with the other guys this morning, I mean, it's totally up to you, but we went around on the grass this
Okay.
way, and when we came back, we came by the trash can and the cords and the furniture, just because they're not used to this being here.
Yep.
Not to make excuses, but
no, that's fine. I mean, just see how close you can get with X amount of effort, and go on and
good girl.
reapproach it. Each time you reapproach it, it's going to be a different. Hey, where are you going? There you go. He feels like he needs to get away from it to feel more comfortable. That's fine, as long as he's still looking at it. change his eyes, change all the way to the other side, then back on, and he's good. He has a better feeling about it. It's like, oh, okay, I guess it didn't get me. Now I got to worry about that funny looking tree. You never seen any tree like that, did you? It does look like a tree, but it kind of looks like a big woolly monster too.
Actually, they call it like the elephant tree or something.
Looks like the swamp thing coming up out of the...
It's so cool.
Okay, there. This way. This way.
Yeah, it does. From this angle, it looks just like one of those woolly mammoths.
That's where the hobbit should live.
With a bump on its head.
Elf should live. No one should live.
What do you think?
There you go. Uh-oh, nobody said go anywhere, did they? They just said put your head up. Yeah, put your head up and relax, like a champion. Like a champion. Ugh. Like a champion. Do. Oh, yeah. What a champion. That's easy money. Careful now. Careful, your belly's going to get tickled. I hate it when that happens. Kariba. Oh no, she's gonna get us. Let's get out of the way. We'll go show her how to do it. We'll show how smart we are. We ain't scared of no truck till we get too close to it. Not a scary thing, huh? See, I told you so.
I don't think she's scared. I think she's just being amazing.
Oh, being dominant?
Yeah, she really had a struggle trying to get integrated with our herd. I think she was probably the alpha in her herd in Virginia.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Horse auction today. Better hope you're not entered.
Careful on this.
Well, that thing's, so I've never ever seen a sign like that before.
So you know what's interesting? If this was at the horse show in Florida,
Yeah.
he would have walked right by it. But because it wasn't here,
Yeah.
the last few times I've ponied him by it, he remembers that.
Yep. And if all you do is just keep going, nope, let me show you, it's the same as everything else. Look, you can look at it with both eyes until you feel him going, oh yeah, I want to go chew on it. And then you go, nope, let's go.
Okay.
You're just looking, but if it's something he can chew on, yeah, let him go chew on it. But if it's something he can't, then just go, oh, you're curious, your curiosity's over. The reflections from that chrome and the paint and off the glass, that they don't know that that's not a real thing. They don't understand that's a reflection. They just see movement and go, movement. Horses are naturally afraid of things that move and make noise. Things in general, things that move, things that make noise.
My old hound found a mirror this morning. He had never seen a mirror before. So he thought it was another hound and he kept going towards it and he'd come back and he's like, wait a minute, my nose is telling me I'm not smelling anything.
Yeah.
Remember the first time Ellie Mae saw herself in the mirror, she just started wagging her tail. It's like, this is so great. Another hound.
I guess he's not worried about it anymore.
Great.
See, it's a good place.
Adventure pony. Oh yeah, I like to go on adventures. I like to go on adventures. Tickling that belly. Tickling that belly. Watch out for that hole. Oh, ah.
Yeah, he gets upset if you leave him behind.
So I might miss out on a meal. I hope they got food in it. I'm getting hungry. Blowing out. Yes. Nope, nope, nope. No, over here. Over there you go. Oof.
When do you guys aim to have your foals born? Because you're so far south, can you have them born in like January, February?
We could. We're just not. We weren't set up for that. If we breed them again, we'll probably set up for them to be born like mid-April instead of May, like they were, or early April, maybe even.
Okay.
If we, if you had better facility, your ideal would be January 1st. But the problem with that is they come out December 31st. They're a year old the next day, and they're already 3 by the time then they're having to run against.
Walk, walk, big girl, walk, walk. Here you go.
So usually Valentine's Day is the opening of breeding season, ironically enough.
Yeah, and that's what, like, we were trying to get this mare in foal this summer, and she didn't take, but, so she's in Florida. We were thinking if we put her on the lights and do kind of what you're saying, maybe start her in mid-February, so it, on the off chance she does take right away,
Yeah.
that you've still got a, you're still looking at a...
Whoa, what are we seeing here? See, I told you it was nothing scary. Get something on your ear. Get it off your head. Skeeter's biting you.
So do people keep thoroughbreds going through the year in Arkansas, or do you just have January, February off? Is it just too cold there?
No, it's not too cold. I mean, if you have good ground, they run now from December to March or May, into May,
Okay.
where they used to only run from January. So this is the first year they've added 2 months basically. Otherwise, it was just I think mid-January till first Saturday in May was usually, or the last Sunday in April, I think, used to be their end date. But now they put in a big convention center and a casino. They had a small casino attached, in the regular grandstand, and now they've expanded completely. So it's a huge convention center, motel, bigger casino. So they're going to be raking in a lot of money. So they got to put it somewhere. So part of the reason they got casino licenses because it was going to benefit the horse industry by adding purses, which should add jobs, should be more horses, and into the Arkansas bred industry too. So
Oh, good.
Arkansas bred horses are actually running a little more money than open horses are in Arkansas. There's a bonus pot for Arkansas breds. So.
And that's where the lady I was working for, she'd have us putting literally like mares that are due to drop any day, and she'd be figuring out which, if it's New York State had incentive money for the New York breds versus Massachusetts versus Pennsylvania. So I'm like, the mare's gonna foal on the van.
And each state has different rules. One state will, in Louisiana, you can breed out of state every other year to a Kentucky stallion,
Okay.
and that's okay, as long as every other year you're back into a local Louisiana stallion,
Okay.
which is usually just a horse that couldn't make it anywhere else. No other, Kentucky or New York or Florida, the big ones, nobody'd breed to it, so they go to the smaller states. Look at you.
You want to trot a little bit, buddy?
I'm thinking about it. My feet are feeling kind of, I don't know about.
A little bit next to you, just to
There
get it.
you
There you
go.
go, buddy.
Don't get lost. Don't get lost. There you go. transitions will be good for him up and down. So he was really good. He even got kind of floaty like Djibouti did.
Oh, good.
Started to, and then he saw something get a little stiff, and that's when and started to get a little faster. It's telling me his engine's revving. I should shut it down and start it again, so that that becomes a habit.
And if we stay behind you, is that better? We can be
You-
like the sea anchor, a little
Yeah.
drag.
Yeah. What a champion. And just do, transitions up and down until that becomes real familiar to him. And he's always, if we only go 4 or 5 strides and come back down, then he's not ever going to think we're just going to amp up and stay amped up. He's always thinking we might be coming down any time.
And kind of what you were doing with Crystal, would it be okay to do, kind of help him with his steering, like just soft
Yep.
serpentines or like a big
And again, I do more on my leg. I keep, if I want to turn that way, I keep this inside range short. Listen, I'll show you on the outside. Keep it short enough so his nose can't go this way, and then I add pressure on my leg until his nose does the rest.
Okay.
He goes, oh, you're tickling my belly just like a fly. His nose comes this way, his body arcs. Now you're riding in that direction. That's where you want to go.
All right,
Like
I
here.
watched it.
I just hold this and wait till he comes around. As soon as he tips and falls into the right direction, the leg comes off.
Okay.
So that way you can preserve that sensitivity in their face. You're not always pulling left or right. You're just signaling with your hand, and then the turn comes with your leg, that he turns his body, brings his nose around, this rib comes out, he goes through because he's moving this rib away, so he's collapsing it. So that one has to expand, and if it's not expanding, then you got another problem. He's too tense. He's like, oh! He's trying to keep this one stiff and straight, and not leaving any room for this one to come in and relax. So, and each time they do that, they just start going, oh, I feel your leg, and you don't even have to use your hand. They're just, that's where bridleless riding comes from, because as long as you have, a little something to hold you and keep you from, have a little bit of brakes, where we don't use the reins for brakes at all, and then all your steering comes off your leg, and they just know. They just go, yep, I better go that way, or that gnat's going to turn into a horsefly, and it's going to be uncomfortable. Okay.
So see, this is where you could work your magic with her. She just
Well, don't pull on both reins. Don't pull on both reins. Each time you just pull one rein, hold it on your leg, and let her walk around until she relaxes. Then switch sides until she goes, oh, this is not getting me anywhere. I should just relax. But pulling on both reins will amp her up even more. Yep. Well, that's what you're there for. No, I mean, that's what it is. If she needs to move her feet, say, okay, move your feet and move your hip around and go ahead and move it. Just ask for little things that she knows how to do, that it almost feels like we're practicing our fundamentals, and eventually she's going to go quit being so about that, because every time she does that, we're going to go to kindergarten again. Each time you do a kindergarten session and let her look again, and if she gets relaxed better, then that's all I want, is you just pay attention. She just thinks for her safety, my internals are starting to move, so now I need to feel better. I need to get my feet moving, and then she just keeps amping up. And if you just keep taking her attention off whatever she thinks and get her attention back on, oh, let's practice this leg yield, let's practice this backup, this this forequarter yield, whatever it is, where you feel her switch off from whatever she's tense about, thinking about what it is you're asking, and once she does it, let it go and see what happens. If she goes back to being tense, you go back to asking for something else. If she's relaxed, then you just go on about your business, or rub her and say, that's all I want. Each time she looks over there, her head should be down a little lower than the time before, and you should feel that relaxation through their body. Feel how she doesn't want to do so much. Hey, how are you guys?
They use that kind of like a wide, like
But they can overpower us with their face. I mean, you've seen how many severe bits, and they're still, pulling on them with all their might, but they can't ignore the spur so easy.
Yeah.
So they never, that sensitivity never goes away there. where they can get pretty numb on their own. No, they don't want to meet you like you want to meet them. There you go. So his attention left me. He's like, oh, I'm just going over there. I just had to keep doing more and more until he finally was like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm with you. That's too uncomfortable. Uh-oh. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Now don't go faster. Just turn your nose. Just wash, rinse, and repeat. Pick up the rein. Don't pull on it. Touch the rib until his nose comes. Let it go until that becomes a pattern, a habit. He's just like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know any other way to get that bite out of my ribs than to bring my attention over here. As soon as I do, pain goes away. Discomfort, I won't call it pain. Oh yes. And the other benefit of that is you're not upsetting their headset by pulling on the reins. You're just holding here and keeping the shape going the right direction. Uh-oh, you just gonna walk right in the water? Oh yeah, splashy time. Splashy time. I don't know if there's any frogs in there or not.
Like, is this the river?
Our feet are wet. We can tell everybody we went to the river. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. Resist pulling on both reins the best you can. If she thinks she needs to move, let her just do circles until or ask for leg yields until she feels like, oh, I don't really want to move anymore.
Okay.
You just give her a little more movement than she thinks she wants, and she's going to stop pushing and trying to move. If she wants to move, let's go do something constructive. Eventually she'll stop doing that because she's like, oh, I just want to rest. I just want to relax here.
But this is good. You know, I feel like since we got her, we've kind of put her in a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
She's just living in a field.
Yeah.
But, you know, kind of what you're saying. We'll just do, you know, 80%.
You feel that? You feeling her come off your foot?
Yep.
Yeah, the hand's no more than a signal. And the rest of the pressure comes on their leg and they just go.
I just have to learn to let pressure off faster.
Yeah.
That's not, like, I hold on to it.
But but on the opposite is, if you let go too soon, before they've done the right thing, they're going to think whatever they just did, which was not technically correct, was the right thing, and they'll try that again.
So if you're going to err,
Well,
which
no, I would err on that side, but go, okay, I was a little early. She didn't fall into that like I thought, and I'd set it up again and be watching that she's trying to push into that again and be there ready to go. There's that's still there, and as soon as you feel her, okay, and come off of it nice, and you can let go. It's always just 1,000 times wash, rinse, and repeat. So yeah, err on the side of early versus
holding on to.
yeah. Because then that'll make them dull. They'll just think, no matter how responsive I am, you're still in me for another full second or half a second, whatever it is. And they start going, well, I just guess it doesn't matter how snappy I do anything, that the pressure's not going to be any different. That's why horses get hard mouths, because you see a lot of people don't ever let go of the rein. There's always tension and pressure there. Eventually, that just like the cinch pressure, they just learn to ignore it. And you have to put more and more to be effective.
And maybe that's what Kariba needs. Because she was kind of, it's more of a, I think she gets, not worried, but she gets a little frazzled that she doesn't get to go first.
Yeah.
She boots the rein.
Yeah. Yep, that's all that is my engine's going faster than my feet are, and I need them to catch up. And all you're doing is go, okay, let's go do some constructive moving left and right, X, Y, Z's.
How are you?
Kariba. We want to play.
5:30, and I sent around, but a lot of people didn't get. But 5:30, 7:30, same thing. Even if it's raining, we're gonna do it. And
You got to watch out for her. She is mean. I know that one.
I will send it.
I know that one.
This is Portland.
All right. This is Rhett.
Hi,
That's
how are you?
Jennifer. She's our
Hi.
neighbor.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
How
to
are
meet you. Very good.
Doing day school with our baby. And this was
There you go. Don't step in the ditch. Oh, there he goes.
I'm gonna get the baby frazzled. Good girl.
Hey, 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 hey. Ah, you were getting too wound up there for a second.
Jennifer started this local company. It's pretty cool. She got a bunch of chefs from restaurants, and she's teaching like at-risk youth to have a job in the world,
Oh yeah,
like in the hospitality business and the restaurant business.
good.
And so she set up a whole like a commercial kitchen, and all these people like they work as an apprentice and they learn about, you know, how much food do you order, how much, you know, this
Yeah.
is how you cook. You want to be a pastry chef, you want to be a kind of a cool story. She built it because she was traveling in Africa and so many of the kids are orphaned from AIDS that the kids didn't have any older parents to teach them any trade. And so there was somebody that went over there and just started teaching these kids like to do something with your lives
Yeah.
to make money.
What a brave pony you are.
You can probably just go right and then left in by that white gate on the left.
Okay.
There.
Oh, you're gonna go? Go ahead.
Now I'm really paying attention to the one, just pull on one rein, and you don't really
And you're not,
have it.
now you're not even pulling on that rein. You're just signaling that you're picking up that rein, and all the only amount of pressure gets put on that rein is if she turns the other way when you add leg.
So say that again.
So you're not pulling, you're just signaling that there's pressure, that something's fixing to happen,
Yeah.
and you're holding to keep his nose from going that way, and then you're adding leg until the nose comes this way, and she
Oh.
relaxes a little. So then eventually you won't have to pull at all. You just signal that I want to go this way, and if she didn't respond, then she would have to suffer the consequences of the spur. But if she does respond, then you just put your hand back down and ride along the way you want to go. Just like there, he followed that signal. His ear followed me, and he went up. Now this time he's not following me. He's paying attention to something over there. As soon as he follows it, let him go. And that rooting the bit, that all comes from pulling on both reins. Holding on one rein, it will prevent all that. They can root, but it's not getting them anywhere. If your hand stays still and that distance stays the same. He said, this is a happy trot. Happy trot. Like Djibouti. I've been watching Djibouti in the pasture. I'm going to do just like him. And then we lost it. He started going, uh-oh, I'm way out here at front. I don't know where I'm going for sure. Oh man, when you're last in line, the view never changes. I gotta be up front so I can see all the stuff.
He's the king.
Okay, that's enough. Don't get carried away. You're getting carried away. You can go jump some logs. You a log jumper? Oh, I love Adventure Time. All kinds of stuff to see out here. Oh, yes. What a chimp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're losing it. You're losing it. You're going to get tickled. Ah, tickling that belly. Who's the champion? Who's the champion? He said, that'd be me. Look at you. You're like a professional pony already. He's like almost professional. There you go. And to the left, to the left, to the left, to there's the left. There's the left. Ah.
You figuring it out?
Yeah, it's easy. Move away from pressure. That's not grass. Watch the log. Careful your nose. There you go. Over here, boys. There you go. Ah, it's a good sound. He said, oh, I think I recognize this spot. I'm comfortable now. I've been here before. Ah, oh, brave pony. He's a brave pony. Careful now. And away they go. You want to race? Come on, Reba. Yeah, if you have a rail, you don't have to use the rein at all. If his nose goes that way, I just add leg until he goes, yep, pulls the nose back. I got them for you. Let's go. What a champion! What a champion! This onion is the best champion anybody ever saw. Anybody ever saw. Like a champion. Oh. Alfredo! Alfredo! You deserve a bite. You deserve a bite today. Alfred, you got some competition now. Georgie, Porgy. Bring my little brother back. My little mini-me. That's still not the right answer. You hadn't got the right answer yet. Where you going? You're not going with her. You're going with me. Yeah, you got to go with me. Oh, you can't go with her. You got to go with me. Ah, there you go. Oh, no food. Sorry, Charlie. Nothing to eat in here. You need to hold still. You need to hold still. Hey, thank you. Good boy. Ah, that's a good boy. Yes, sorry. He's a good feller. He's one of the best fellers. You need a cookie. Come here, cookie eater. Come here, Mudhound. Look at that one. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Tasty. Ew. There's no sugar in that cookie. That cookie was awful. I want a different reward. I don't like that reward at all. That was terrible. That was a terrible reward. I want a do-over. I want a do-over. Get a real cookie this time. Here we go. A little wafer. How's that? That better? Was that better? Take this off of you. Take this off of you. So we can scratch your belly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, careful now. Everybody got to stay together. We all got to stay together.
Yeah, I had to drive by with the school this morning, so I stopped by.
Imagine owing you any more cookies. I don't think I owe you any more cookies. Yeah. Daggone it. Booty. Okay, let's go. You ready to go see your bro? My real name is Champion. Here come Onion. Everybody watch out. He's coming true. He wants some room. He wants some room. Give him some room. Come on, Onion. Come on. Come on. Let's get out of here or we get in trouble. You know how these guys are. They will eat you up. They will eat you up. They're big and mean. Especially old George. Yeah. You don't need another cookie. We have some more belly scratches. Oh. Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy. He's the best pony. He's Georgie. What a Georgie. Alba dooba 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 doody. Alba jabooty. Alba jabooty. Yeah, he is Alpha Jabooty. Okay guys,